Something startles me where I thought I was safest. I withdraw from the still woods I loved. I will not go now on the pastures to walk. I will not strip the clothes from my body to meet my lover the sea. I will not touch my flesh to the earth as to other flesh to renew me. Oh, how can it be that the ground does not sicken? How can you be alive, you growths of spring? How can you furnish health, you blood of herbs, roots, orchids, grain? Are they not continually putting distempered corpses within you? Is not every continent worked over and over with sour dead? Where have you disposed of their carcasses, those drunkards and gluttons of so many generations? Where have you drawn off all the foul liquid and meat? I do not see any of it upon you today, or perhaps I am deceived. I will run a furrow with my plow. I will press my spade through the sod and turn it up underneath. I am sure I shall expose some of the foul meat. Behold this compost, behold it well. Perhaps every mite has once formed from part of a sick person. Yet behold, the grass of spring covers the prairie. The bean bursts noiselessly through the mold in the garden. The delicate spear of the onion pierces upward. The apple buds cluster together on the apple branches. The resurrection of the wheat appears with pale visage out of its graves. The tinge awakes over the willow tree and the mulberry tree. The he-birds carol mornings and evenings, while the she-birds sit on their nests. The young of poultry break through the hatched eggs. The newborn of animals appear. The calf is dropped from the cow, the colt from the mare. Out of its little hill faithfully rise the potatoes' dark green leaves. Out of the hill it rises, the yellow maize stalk. The lilacs bloom in the dooryards. The summer growth is innocent and disdainful above all those strata of sour dead. What chemistry that the winds are really not infectious, that this is no cheat, this transparent green wash of the sea, which is so amorous after me, that it is safe to allow it to lick my naked body all over with its tongues.
Walt Whitman, my name is Sophie. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I imagine it would be.
And my name's Jessie. And today we're going to interview Walt Whitman about the poem This Compost.
So, Whitman, discuss the meaning of your poem, please.
Well, with this poem I tried to convey my love for nature and how some bad things may not be as bad as they seem.
That is really beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
We noticed a lot of juxtaposition throughout the poem. Can you explain why you thought this was important?
Well, in fact, my whole poem is a juxtaposition. In the first stanza I talk about dreary and dark things such as death, but in the second and third I'm talking about a lot more happy things and bright things and what I love about nature. I believe the juxtaposition is very important because when we see the differences between the good and the bad and how people can interpret them.
Wow. We have noticed a lot of literary devices in your poem, especially repetition. Would you want to explain the meaning of that more in depth?
Well, for my readers, when I use repetition, it tells them that they really need to pay attention to this, and it's very important. I think, such as in the first stanza, first section, when I use I will not, I will not, I will not, when I repeat that, it helps the reader understand that I really do not think this is going to happen.
Wow.
So, Whitman, what was the true inspiration for your poem, This Compost?
I would say it would have to be my deep, deep love for nature. For example, you can see in my line in the second section that it is safe to allow it to lick my naked body all over with its tongues. I'm speaking about the water and my true love for nature and how I just want to express it. Also, what inspired me to write this is death and seeing how the effect it has on families and how it can be viewed as a good thing, not just pure bad.
Oh, so is this why you use so many romantic views of nature throughout the poem?
No, I'm kidding. Of course it is. Yes.
I have also noticed that you use a lot of lists in this poem, such as when you are listing types of fruits, like the orange orchard, that melons, grapes, peaches, plums. Will none of them poison me? Why exactly do you use lists?
Listing has the same effect of repetition, where it makes the reader focus on it and lets them know examples of what I'm talking about.
Is there a reason you chose to list the fruits?
Well, you could say I'm kind of a fruity guy.
Thank you for coming, Walt Whitman.
Thanks for having me, ladies.
No problem.
Bye, Walt Whitman.